chat stuff. So make sure that your username is listed there. I noticed that Alfred. I don't see Alfred here, so but yeah, I noticed that Alfred Jadux 817 is on there. So if they submitted a game, I would be searching through and checking to see if their submission is here as well. But in any case, I'm gonna start with the empty jar, which is the empty jar. Use the arrow keys or A and D to move, spacebar to pour. Fill your jar at fountains, pour water into spaces to get to the exit. Watch out, some liquids and other things can hurt. There are 16 levels, 6 different liquids to help or hinder you, and avoid mean goblin sentries. And navigate the water with glow water. Okay.
So I'm already on board with this. In terms of things to bind to controls, pouring is a unique one. I've never seen that before.
Aha. Aha. Can I go to the left? No, I can't. Can I go up, down? Okay, cool. What happens? Oh, okay, so this is a little slope.
Oh, that seems like it was pouring. Can you face the water stream?
Oh, there we go.
Oh.
Oh, that's a lot more water than I originally expected. Wait, why? Interesting.
I guess you can swim?
Yeah. Let's test it out. Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, that's swamp water, I guess.
Oh, I have to click to progress. Interesting.
Oh, that's interesting. It doesn't keep the fill state between levels,
No.
I think.
Oh, strange. Okay. We discovered the density of different liquids here.
Oh, wait, so if you pour on the higher one, yeah, okay. So that's interesting.
Yeah, interesting use of particle effects. Wait, can I make it at this point? Interesting. Yeah, this... I no offense, the puzzles are very repetitive.
We'll have to see if we get more interesting puzzles.
Right, but like the
as
only
we
way
get
I
later.
can see the puzzles being mixed up in this game is the order of the liquids you're pouring in has to change.
We need something more here.
Yeah.
Although we have a purple liquid now, so...
Mm-hmm.
And you have to avoid a guard.
What happens if I walk into it? Oh, okay, that's what happens.
Yeah, you lose health. Okay. Oh, yeah, because it filled the one all the way at the end, I guess?
No, it didn't do anything.
Weird.
Well, it looks like you can't even make it there anyways due to the sentry, so... I want to see that hurt animation again. Okay, so interesting that you flash the hearts are being flashed, which is actually really useful information to force my attention to that direction.
I'd agree.
Mm-hmm. And I think there was a screen shake, which is also good. Oh.
So the pouring logic
No,
is
never mind.
bit...
It wasn't a screen shake. It was a knockback. But anyways, yes.
I think the pouring logic is a little bit disappointing here. The fact that you can sort of pour it in the wrong position and just lose.
Oh, you recover hearts.
Oh, that's interesting. Oh, wow. So you're actually pouring health potion right now.
Let's see if it works as I think it does. Yes, it does exactly what we said it does.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever seen any fantasy setting like have something like that where you just like, let's turn this entire river into health potion.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Do you think that's poison?
We're gonna find out, right?
Oh yeah, because you can fill that trench. He sure doesn't seem dead to me. Oh, he's stuck! Oh wait, we want to find out, will the purple make you stuck?
Yeah, that's a good point. There is a restart level after reset button after all. Oh, okay. They unstuck themselves. Wait, how did it convert to water all of a sudden?
Okay. That's a little bit disappointing. Yeah, so you're checking if it's going to convert to water again, right?
Yeah, the moment you swipe towards the water, it turns into water.
Oh. Boy, that's a bit limiting, don't you think? Because it means you can't carry one liquid past the dispenser for another.
Right. Will it reach? Nope, it won't.
Oh, he's going to turn around real quick there.
It's all fine. Doopy doopy doo.
So I
Look
assume
at
all
this
the
solid snake.
I assume the foreground background stuff is fairly well. Like, do you choose whether to walk in the foreground or the background lane?
No.
So it's just figuring that out automatically.
Yes.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
It seems to be doing a pretty good job of that then.
Can I? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I can do it. No, I can't. I give up.
Oh, and that's health potion.
Right. Oh, okay. That's a thing. Yeah, the mechanics are far too simplistic for me to appreciate. Like, in all complete honesty.
We're on levels like 3-1 at this
Right.
point. I think I'd like to see a little bit more going on here. You know.
Like, with the mechanics alone, the things I can see made possible. Oh, what happens if I? Oh, it doesn't. Oh, it turns me into a crawl.
It
Okay.
just slows you down. It doesn't stop you.
Yeah. Fascinating.
Oh, what do you want to bet the green poisons you or damages you?
There we go. I don't care. But yeah, like the only way you can change it is
your
these
health is persistent.
timing puzzles. Why does that hurt you?
I do find it a little disappointing that the thing we've immediately gone to is timing puzzles.
Right. Because that tells me that the mechanic itself is not interesting enough to be expanded upon.
I'm trying to think of what you can do with this mechanic, right? Because it's really it's kind of it's just a state change mechanic, right?
Oh, this is interesting.
Oh yeah, you got to put a little bit in each.
Never mind. I can just tank it.
The 200 IQ strategy there.
Oh, okay. I like that. So this is a little more interesting to me.
This is kind of cool.
Like that acts as a light bulb.
Yeah.
So like but it's still like a state change thing.
This bit reminds me a bit of like Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles.
Oh yeah.
Like where you carry the thing around. I never owned that game. I always rented it and I never finished it.
Boy, that game is not fun as a single player game.
Oh, is that true?
Yeah.
I only played the beginning of it, obviously.
It gets like
Oh, there's a bad guy. You
yeah,
didn't even see him before.
there's a really really interesting philosophy that it brings up, but then it goes nowhere.
Oh, that's a bit of a shame.
Yeah,
Would you say it is fun to play with friends?
sure.
Okay,
It's
so
clearly designed to be played with friends, anyways.
maybe I need to recruit some friends
Yeah.
to play that game with again.
I mean,
Dolphin and so
it's
on.
coming out for the Switch, right?
Is it really?
Yes.
I had no idea. I don't have a Switch, but you know.
I would totally play it again with online multiplayer.
That could be pretty sick.
Hmm. It is a highly simplified. It is a highly simplified experience.
I feel like I like the darkness mechanic here, but I feel like we could have got a little like we could have used a few other lights in that level to like point out where the exit is.
All right. Oh, we're back to timing puzzles again. Concerned.
So at this point, I'm wondering how many puzzles are in the game, right?
What? Okay.
Weird.
So I half appreciate the health system and I half don't.
Okay, go on.
Like,
because you can just you can just brute force a lot of the puzzles because of it.
Mm-hmm.
Why is that yellow stream becoming red in the pool?
Oh, I'm back to level 1.
All right, so what are your thoughts on the game overall?
It presents an interesting idea, but because of its setup, it's all two-dimensional. You're railroaded on a specific dimension. And the game mechanics that is in there does not really obstruct you in any significant way. I feel like it's clearly trying to be a puzzle game, and I feel like it fails on that account.
I think the core mechanic is unique and kind of interesting because of that. I think I would agree with you that I'm not seeing much that's really impressive in the way of actual puzzle design.
Yeah.
I would take a wild guess and say that implementing that mechanic was probably somewhat difficult in itself.
That's what I'm guessing as well.
I wouldn't be surprised if all 12-ish of those levels, maybe 16, were built in a very short time period. I'm guessing that the puzzles, in quotes, are more of a proof of concept than really intended to be, gameplay in and of themselves.
Elements that I can see myself adding to this game that would certainly add significant more complexity is like being able to move in all 4 directions than just left and right.
Really just the ability to walk past a dispenser without losing the fluid in it.
I would also say, however, the repetition of going from the dispenser back to the place where you're pouring, back to the dispenser, back to the place where you're pouring, and just going through this back and forth is a very repetitive and boring task. And I'm wondering
if... They could have made the jar hold 3 times as much liquid.
Yeah, I'm wondering if expansions such as increasing the jar capacity, or alternatively, being able to swap out jars.
Oh, having more than one jar, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, would significantly help the game in any way.
Yeah.
We're not really I feel like we're not really criticizing the game mechanic itself so much as the levels justifying the game mechanics
surrounding it.
Right.
I'm not seeing a good justification for the mechanic itself. I agree. And that's a real shame because I think it's a very unique and interesting mechanic.
For my own part, like, I definitely made a goof up with my own game. Ubuntu is my game, by the way, if anyone's interested, under Omiya Games. I made a goof up where I thought the block idea was cool, but a lot of the levels, there's only one level really that does a good job of justifying its existence, and even then, a lot of players just figured out they can just power through it.
Mm.
So I ended up adding a mechanic that actually broke the game significantly. So I feel like that's just I'm sort of seeing the same problem here in a way, where a lot of these levels are not doing a good job.
It's a sympathetic problem.
hmm Anyways, shall rate this off screen, but in the meantime, let's see who is next. Run numbers, please. I'm gonna mark this as finished playing, but not yet rated. And I'm seeing Commander Root. I think I know who Commander Root is. And Thomas Bringer, but I don't see Commander Root in this. Nope. So it looks like Thomas Bringer is online. Let's check to see if they're actually there. Yoink. I should probably switch to normal Twitch chat. Hello, yes, okay, cool, you are actually online. So we shall switch to you, and we shall also switch hosts as well. So, Andrew, are you ready?
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Okay. The beginning of the end in a world where time is not what it seems. An inhabitant is trying to prevent a catastrophe, but can you stop what's already happened? A puzzle adventure game about relativity of time, made in 48 hours by Thomas Bringer for Ludum Dare 45.
Oh, joy. That sounds... If it goes in the direction I think it does.
I'm already excited for the hex grid. That's a cool logo.
Nice. Time. Any audio so far?
I'm not hearing any audio.
Okay.
Is that correct? Thomas, should I be hearing audio?
Life, death, creation, and destruction. All of this because of time. This is interesting because it's showing up the text in backwards direction, but time is relative. In the beginning, there was nothing. But was it really the beginning? Question mark.
Oh, it's starting with nothing.
It depends on time. Whoop. The world. Life. Can anyone stop that from happening? Oh, we got audio.
There we go. Oh, that's interesting. It doesn't automatically choose a direction, so I have to... That's interesting. You can choose invalid directions with the arrow keys.
Interesting.
That's horrible. The beginning is coming. That's something you haven't heard before.
Is this game actually recording every single action?
Well, we haven't even seen a time mechanic yet, so, you know.
Because if it does, that means that this game is gonna play what we've just done in reverse so that we can actually see our character moving forward.
We'll see. My last moments, my last words. The path on the right is a dead end. Well, clearly that means I need to go to the right. The controls are, I mean, they're not great, but they're livable. They're fine. Okay, so I guess I have to go this way. I thought I might have to go toward the clock, so... Oh! Dang it. Oh, and that changed everything. Oh, that's kind of weird. Oh, yeah, you can see our characters moving backwards.
Right.
Like, nearer than they actually are.
Which is why I'm suspecting that it's recording every single of your movements.
I'm thinking you're probably right.
Mm-hmm.
All of them, I lost all of them. What a disaster. Path on the right. Dead end. We still have the arrow key instructions.
Oh, it's just a trigger box, you know?
Mm-hmm. My family, my friends, everything is gone. No one can save us. Okay, so yeah, we have to go all the way around here.
Well, so far, the visual language is really good. We can tell where we're supposed to go. And the music is nice.
Mm-hmm. Can't you see struggling is pointless? You saw it. It will happen. We're doomed. Oh, I see. So, because they started at the end, they already know the end is happening? I guess it's very... Boy. It's hard to think about what it means to experience time in reverse.
Right.
Okay, we've seen that one.
It's like a Kurt Vonnegut novel.
Yeah. Don't give up just because you know you can't win doesn't mean you don't have to fight. Don't worry, you're probably strong enough to push it. Okay. And this guy we talked to. Okay, yeah.
Does that mean you have to pull those? No, you...
Oh, that's linked together. Okay. Okay, so we want to talk to this guy first. The world decided to keep us apart, but still together.
Fractured but whole.
Thank you, Taro. Strength isn't enough. Okay, so I'm going to guess that I'm not going to be able to push that. Oh, because it's stuck between rocks. Okay.
That does imply you can push it downwards.
We can see if I can, like, push it up. Oh, yeah, there we go. I think I've made a terrible mistake. Hard. Oh, now I can push it from the other side.
Yeah, that should be enough. Oh, we got Katamari cities.
Oh, I haven't talked to everyone yet. We probably don't want to do that.
I am in the middle of rating a game, so I might be a little more quiet than usual.
I wish no one learned about the beginning because now people get disheartened and waste their last moments.
Fair enough.
Depopulated, this is a nightmare. I think that's everyone. So now we can go. Oh, you can see all the clocks are running. All the clocks are running in reverse. I didn't notice that before. Oh, thank you for bringing us your game, Thomas. Oh. Oh, that sounds like boss battle music. I don't think we're gonna have a boss battle here. The art style seems to preclude that, but... Someone once told me if you don't find what you're looking for at the top, then go to the very bottom. Okay, so it sounds to me like we're gonna have to go to the bottom of the map. So where the beginning is coming.
Right, we just loop back. Ah, we got a new thing to push around. Yeah, I think this works.
I didn't talk to those people.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I'm not sure how I feel about the gratuitous amount of walking in this game. There's a lot of walking. I'm afraid of the future. Fortunately, the others understand me and make me feel better. You may not be the only person with that sense of stuff. Together, I know we can do it. Let's not give up. We will be the last survivors.
The beginning of the game implies they're not.
Implies they're not what?
They're not the last. They're not gonna survive this.
That does suggest that, yes.
Yes.
Sometimes you might be blocking your own way, but you can solve problems you created. I suppose that's true.
Yeah.
Remember, sooner or later, everything starts and everything ends. I will not be here for long.
Well, at least that person knows what's gonna happen.
You know, they are comfortable with their own mortality, if nothing
Yeah.
else.
I envy those people.
That's kind of cool that we had to move that thing twice in both directions. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
The way that the tiles appear, you know, sort of in a not random but also not directly obvious fashion is kind of cool.
Yeah,
they
I do like that
they have
too.
patterns. See the paths in front of you. There is no right or wrong paths. These are just options.
Oh. Oh, choices we're adding suddenly.
Are we adding choices? Sometimes you need to do things in the right order. Uh-oh.
Well, at least
Uh-oh.
they're giving us hints.
At least we're being told that we can screw this up, you know? Okay. So the only way I can see to move this piece is down. And meanwhile, this piece could be pushed up, but that would not make it possible to actually talk to the guy over there.
No, if you push that up right now, you should be able to, because is there any rocks sandwiching between that tree and the rock?
There's a lot of rocks on the screen, Taro.
Okay. From the bottommost tree to the left is another tree. Is that a pathway that you can traverse once you move that, you know...
Oh, I think you're right. I think you're right. I missed that.
This does mean that telegraphing...
Yeah, this is what we want.
Yeah, this does mean that telegraphing is kind of a little hard with the trees blocking your vision.
Yeah. It is a little bit hard to see what's behind stuff in this game sometimes. The end, it's so near. I know you know it. I guess that's true. I mean, we do know that.
Yeah, we already saw it.
And that lets us get over there. What's up here, though? You don't need to worry about the end of the world. If it happens, you won't be there anymore to see it. That's kind of funny. Because we were literally there to see it. That's kind of funny.
Oh, okay. That's a thing.
I guess we're not talking to that guy, huh? These buttons are useful, but you need to find the right way to use them. Okay, so clearly we need to push the thing over the button.
Alright.
That's pretty obvious. I like that there was literally a guy there telling us how to use the button instead of there just being a sign or something like that. Okay, do I need to go all the way around here to push it? No, I don't. Okay, there's a path. I guess you just trapped that guy, so that wasn't very nice.
Well, now you can talk to them at the bottom of the screen.
Oh, can I?
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. I'm done. No one can save me. Please, after I'm gone, remember me.
You know, the fact that we are triggering the world creation, does that mean that we are the harbinger of the end of the world?
I think that's probably the case,
Yeah.
right? Because we're going around collecting these things, right? And they are causing the world to appear, but that's because we're traveling backward in time.
Right.
So clearly we are, I don't know, destroying the world's soul stones or something. It's getting worse. No one understands why this is happening. Our world is destroyed. Yeah, we're definitely destroying the world.
Yeah, that can be the only explanation.
No question. The real question, though, is are we justified in destroying the world? What is the moral justification for our war against the world?
Right.
Just because some of us are gone doesn't mean we'll all be gone, right? So this sociopath we're playing is going around listening to all this, right? Being like, I'm gonna keep destroying the world. Like that?
Oh, that worked.
How do we get that over the button, though?
Can't you push it around the tree?
Yeah, you mean like this, right?
It's really annoying, I know, but still.
I just wanted to, like, yeah, okay, this is what we're supposed to do, and then do that, and then... There we go. And now we can talk to all these people.
Remember when we played Hop Slide and we were complaining about sliding puzzles?
Yes. It's not normal. I can feel it. A catastrophe is about to happen. Granted, this is...
Oh, we can talk to the person on the bottom now. I don't know if we already spoken to them.
you mean, this guy, right?
No, I mean on to the right.
Oh, with the two things leading to
Right.
him.
I think we already did speak to them.
I don't think we have. I will be the first to admit I'm not especially inspired by the dialogue, but this is a Ludum Dare game, so, you know, that gets graded on a curve, you know? This place looks familiar, right? It will not remain here forever. Oh, wait, I can't... So, Tara, look at this. I can't get to the guy next to the two trees up there because I have to
Right.
go through this... Oh, no, that creates stuff in our way. That's
Right.
right. That's right. Oh, we've spoken to this guy before. Okay. This has, to me, a look of being the final place.
Yeah.
See, this looked impossible, but you did it. Maybe there's a way to save us all. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're over here now. Okay.
Oh, some new folks.
What looks complex is often rather simple.
Warp puzzles.
It might have been nice to color code these in some... oh, they're... Okay, they don't behave the same way.
They do
Entering and
in
exiting.
Pokemon, Yeah.
Okay. We're on a roller coaster here. Blue orbs, they rule our world. Every object, every life, every truth is based on them. You'll get many choices. It's okay to be wrong and retry. These are all such nice people. It's a shame we're killing them.
Well, no, we've already killed them. They were dead long ago. We're just retracing our memories.
I guess?
So it's a shame that they have died, and that we have already killed them. They were already dead.
Well, they're only already dead from the perspective, right? Of,
Right.
Like, at the current point in time we're traversing, they are alive.
Right.
In the strange time stream, the past future, right,
Right.
that we have already traversed, they're dead there,
Right.
right? We're all in a maze trying to find the right path, but is there even one? It's this one. Someone must have broken a blue orb. Who did that? Uh-oh. Oh no, what a reveal. Oh, that one actually does go the same way back and forward.
The music is really interesting. What is it made out of?
That's a great question.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, now I have no idea where we are. It must be related to those blue orbs. I wonder why all this is happening.
Well, these folks need to learn to move. They're doomed because they could not figure out how their legs work.
I mean, they don't seem to realize that I'm doing it, so, I mean, you know, otherwise they'd probably be, like, tackling me, right?
This teleporting puzzles.
Oh, man.
You're
Oh,
back to the
no.
beginning. You can do
Okay.
it.
Well, there's only one thing. Well, can we go here? No, that goes the same way back and forward. Okay. Maybe I was wrong about these things going to different places before. Never mind. Ah, okay, so that's our goal. That's where we need to get. If the game actually is going to replay our steps, it's going to be very funny to watch me have no idea what I'm doing here. Okay, I didn't do this before. I think we've got it. What do you have to say? Oh, we've seen you before. Okay. Taro, I don't remember if I took the top one here or the bottom one before. Do you remember?
I was rating a game and I don't.
I just thought I'd ask.
Try going on the top.
Hey! Destroying more of the world.
Yay. I really like this delayed. Yeah, I really like this delayed world creation.
The world we all love and live in. What is happening? Who did that? It was me.
I was the mole all along.
The situation looks stuck, right? There should be a solution, though. I agree, I am having trouble destroying the world right now. But there must be a way to do it better. Oh god, look at that. Look at that.
It's not that bad.
I don't think you can move it.
Yeah, you can.
I don't think you can move it.
You can technically move it to the left right now.
No, you can't. Because it's stopped by that piece of terrain. Yeah, it's
Oh, yeah,
completely
you're right.
immobile.
Okay. Interesting.
Two separate pieces. That's not great. It would be good if this was structured in such a way that you could actually see that it was two separate pieces.
You were able to figure out how to get to the other dude, right?
To the one I cut off?
No, not the one that you cut off, but the other one.
The one on the left?
Yeah.
I don't think I've been near him yet.
Right.
Okay, there we go.
So what does this book say?
No, how could you have done such a thing? I can't believe it. Okay, this guy knows what's up.
Yeah. There we go, we created a pathway for ourselves.
Well, not really.
Yeah, we did. There's definitely a
Oh, if I
pathway between
teleport
the
back.
entries,
I'm not thinking with teleports.
yeah.
You are the one. No, you can't be. Please leave me alone. What you made is I can't describe it. I wish I could forgive you. Behold! Oh. Oh, that teleporter took a little while to appear. Your mistake is irreversible. Our world is ending. To err is human, but you are not human. I don't know if I can forgive you. I mean, none of us are human. I mean, look at us. We have one eye. That never changes in dilation. Oh, that's another tree. Okay.
Interesting. So they did deliberately block that. The beginning is coming.
You doomed us all. Then try to save the world, even though you know it's impossible. Okay, I have to get 4 buttons pressed here, basically.
Well, you can get one of those pushed.
Well, I already pushed 1 by moving the boxes onto it, right?
Right.
Like, it originally looked like this,
Oh, I
right?
see.
Oh, something appeared. Wait.
yeah.
Oh, look at that. There we go. I'm getting closer and closer. What is this game called? It's called The Beginning of the End, I think.
Yeah.
So, you know, I mean, what was your motivation for, you know, the name of the game?
Yeah, we can try flipping the other switch and see what that happens as a consequence of that.
Oh, okay, I need to move this block to the other side.
How does that help?
I mean, theoretically, I should... Oh, I can't push it because of the tree there.
Wait, what? Is there an upper path? Yeah. No, never mind.
I don't think I've gone through that teleporter. I don't think I've gone through either of those teleporters.
Okay.
Oh! You're blue. That means, is it... Oh, am I going to become... Like, am I going to be pink at the beginning of this? Like, as a normal
It would
alien?
explain a lot, yeah. Are you not going to push that block?
I mean, I'm not really sure... Oh. You're better at seeing how these things can be pushed than I am.
I make puzzle games, man.
That's true. You do make a lot of puzzle games.
Justifying a game mechanic is my job. Okay, so that tells me that... Okay, yeah, this is possible. You'll have to go back to the path you were
Yeah, I gotta
earlier.
exit right now, right?
Okay.
I think I gotta go here, and then I gotta go back, right? Like, I have to backtrack right now. Like, that's what's going on.
Oh, no, go back. Pretty darn sure you don't need to go that far.
Okay.
Oh, no, wait, no, you're right, never mind. I see what you're trying to do. My bad. I'm wrong.
Happens.
I mean, we figured that out a while ago, thanks.
You can call me Adam. You can call me Oops, dude.
Let's go
Oh,
back
now
to the
I go
teleport.
back, right?
Yes, yeah,
Like,
you
now
go back
I-
through the right. Keep going right.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, that's right. I have to go through here to the teleporter. Then I'll bring me
Right.
back to the right side, and then I can like proceed through the ultimate gate up there.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's like I have to take the bottom teleporter there. I
Yeah,
think.
I think so. Pretty darn sure. Because yeah, the game at least telegraphs that pretty clearly.
I can't believe you did it. The blue orb. That's right. So what he's reacting to right now is us having destroyed the blue orb up there.
Right.
This is a nice little zoom pan out shot.
Mhm.
Ah! Time is such an undefinable word. I mean, did we kill many people? Who knows? All right, that could have been anything. It could have, like, you know, was it really? You know, there. Okay, the game's doing it. No one really knows. You know, that could have been anyone. Okay, but I think you understood the truth. Time was reversed.
No, you don't need to explain it.
Oh yeah, this explanation is not needed.
You cause
Yeah.
the destruction of the planet and its inhabitants by breaking the blue orbs. All of this happened at the very beginning or at the end. It depends. You started with a nothing and then ended up with nothing. Yeah, that's a game I wanted to make at some point.
Starting and ending with nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't replay forward. Oh. The explanation was needed for some players. You know, that doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, that's completely fair.
Yeah.
So cool. What'd you think? We should probably turn the game off so that we can get the audio.
Yeah. Like backspace here. Yeah.
That's still playing. You can just delete that because we already have it open and
So,
yeah.
I feel like it was a lot of walking.
Yeah, it was.
It was a lot of walking.
The foreshadowing was super heavy to a point where it was starting to get a little repetitive.
Yeah, I think that this game probably could have removed maybe, 5 or 10 minutes worth of content and been a lot slicker for it.
Mhm.
I mean, I like the visual presentation. I thought the music was very good.
Mhm.
I like hex grids.
Yep.
They're
They're so round.
I think as far as implementations go, I mean this seems pretty solid to me.
Yeah.
I mean this is a finished game,
Mhm.
right? And it's a finished game that works,
Mhm.
right? Like we didn't run into any bugs or
Mhm.
or issues. So hopefully that's representative of the larger experience that people are
Mhm.
having.
The sliding puzzles I really appreciate because like they were really hard to screw up.
Yeah.
It took enough thought to make you think, all right, what is the actual direction we need to push it?
Yes.
But it wasn't so bad to a point where you could soft lock yourself, which is always the sliding puzzle's worst nightmare. It's like,
Yes.
how do you end up soft locking yourself?
The sliding puzzle problem of doom.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Like Zelda usually solves it by allowing you to pull blocks, for example. But
Yes.
this game didn't need a pulling mechanic whatsoever.
Yeah.
Since once you're done with placing the block at the right place, there's no need to change the position anymore, which is much appreciated.
I think it would have been nice to slightly have a different color for each of the like block configurations, because there was a case where two of them are right next to each other, and it was kind of hard to tell that.
Well, the game did foreshadow that they are two different blocks.
I still would have preferred if it was visually indicated.
That's completely fair.
But I feel like that's a minor thing here.
Yeah, no, that's a minor nitpick. I agree.
Calling these things human is kind of weird. That's not really criticism, as just that's just kind of funny. They're like, oh yeah, us humans, us normal humans.
But what does the chat say? Yeah, you were perfectly right about the blocks.
Yeah, again, it's a very minor thing in the context of the larger game. Yeah, so I will give this a high rating.
Awesome.
When we transition to the next game.
So yeah, we're gonna, I guess, switch seats.
Yes. Yeah. Our pleasure, Thomas. Yeah. There we go.
Note that I muted this.
Yes, I should have muted the headset.
No, you did that. Oh, you muted the headset. That's fine.
Sorry for the huge amount of sound from the headset. I just finished rating this game, so we can now mark it as finished in rating. And Thomas's game was the beginning of an end right here,
Yes.
which we just finished, and we're going to be rating hopefully soon. Alrighty, let's see who else is online.
So where is the link to the spreadsheet? It's still in the Discord, but I don't remember where.
Are you on the Twitch chat? Because I can forward that to you.
I'm not on the Twitch.
Oh,
chat.
excuse me. Yes, I did forward it on Discord as well. Did my direct DM to you? It was so long I couldn't find
you
it.
probably did just send it to me directly, didn't you?
I noticed.
I was looking at TVGS.
So I'm seeing Callous Felony. Oh, I might actually have you play this because I already rated it.
Okay.
Yep. We have Callous Felony. Alfred is not in our list. Bloodluster. Commander Root. Electrical Longboard. Don't see that anywhere in here. Host Me Raffle. Shadow Effects. And then Thomas Bringer. So it looks like Caddis Felony is next, and just to let you know, I actually already rated your game, so I should probably make Andrew play this, if anything. But just to make sure, first off, is Caddis Felony actually on the chat? Please respond.
Oh, I remember the login.
Okay. To GWL English, hello again. Her good friend and co-working member, regular Greg.
Okay.
Hi, just tuning in. It is in fact Greg.
Hi, Greg. I have no idea what anyone's usernames are, so
It's
I
fine.
have no idea.
Were you able to find the spreadsheet after all?
I did find the spreadsheet, yes.
Okay, cool.
I don't have my login for Ludum Deer, so I can't rate everything right now, but I will rate all the things we play.
Yeah. I mean, it should be fairly quick and simple for you.
No, just filling out the stars is and
Yeah.
like that's not hard.
Mm-hmm. If we're not getting any responses, then let's see if we can find anyone else on there. No, okay, they just left. It sounds like. There's Commander Root, Electrical Longboard, Host Me Raffle, Shadow FX, and Thomas Bringer. I don't see anyone else on our spreadsheet here. Probably type in any row numbers. Because otherwise I'm just going to start playing them in order.
Oh, I think I saw like Zmaaone on like itch.io last night.
Oh.
I think I just saw that.
Well, I guess I'm going to play this one.
Yes.
Seems like the other users have left. So, hey, welcome to your new internship in Zmaaone, the world leader in parcel delivery. Since you are at the very bottom of the corporate ladder, thank you, with nothing, your job is to sort packages in a brand new awesome delivery center by linking our various... Okay, so this is Spacechem. Also, if you want to see how my game was made, I made a video about it.
Oh, that's cool.
I assume that's a link. We have disabled links, sadly. But hey, feel free to, I guess, link it or comment it on your game. But be careful, you need good timing and imaginative contraptions to be able to kickstart your corporate career successfully. Okay, well, I was not very good with Spacechem, so... Zach.
I have some trouble with Zachtronics games.
Yeah. Your job is to
I find
sort
them very tough.
yellow ones in yellow tubings and blue ones in blue tubings. Okay, that's good color differential there. To do so, you need to connect pistons to the generator with wiring. You can do so by entering build mode. Once in build mode, you can place wiring with left click and then switch between normal wiring and diode with the right click. You can also rotate diodes by pressing R and destroy what's under the cursor by E. Okay. E is destroy. Interesting. RE. The difference between diode and wiring is that diode only allows current flow through one direction. Make your timing and... Okay, well, this is... You may have chosen the wrong player.
Look, I'm very good at Zachtronics games until they become hard.
Yeah. Oh
Until
gosh,
they
this
introduce
text!
any challenge.
Please!
Oh no!
No!
Oh no! Your job is to sort Zmaaone packages in the correct pipe.
Mm-hmm.
Be aware of collisions. Use the diode to avoid collisions, but don't be the guy that always put them in the wrong direction. The generator is your best friend, but far from perfect. Our underpaid workers are definitely to blame for that. Use your mind to solve this. Is addition mode. Use the cursor to build stuff. The right click allows you to place wiring and diodes. To rotate something, press R. You can delete stuff with E. Make those buggy wiring burn. You can switch between your diode tool and your cable tool by right clicking.
So general UI alert, Macs are often single click, so do not assume that right click exists. Always add an alternative method. It's a Francais game. Do not tell me that Macs don't exist. Anyways, code, game, Augustine. Antoine for art and music. Level design is Julian. SFX Dane.
Would it be a bad time for me to mention that I have no plans to ever ship to a Mac?
So you're the new intern, right? Well, it's also not a good assumption on Windows either because Mac mouse are compatible with Windows.
Oh boy, man. Okay. Alright, Taro.
So apparently we're the new intern. Oh, wait, what? Okay. Right is spelled in an interesting way. E? Oh gosh! This doesn't make sense. Skip E tells me that
Oh boy, yeah.
English is clearly not their first language.
Yeah, because that's clearly. I bet E just advances it to the next one, whether it's done or not.
Right.
That's probably what it does.
The boss wanted me to test you on this easy task.
You need to sort those packages over there. Just connect those machines to the generator, and they'll do it for you. Wow, look at that rescaling right there. But don't forget, wiring can't be added until you enter the edit mode. You can start... Oh, that's why it said edition before, even though edition is not a version of edit. You can start now. I hope he'll be better than the last one.
Edit mode.
This music reminds me of, I think, some of the putt-putt games.
To do so, you need to connect the pistons with wiring. You can do it by clicking at the bottom, at your bottom right.
We gotta enter edit mode, I think. What do you want to bet that's actually connected? Yeah,
Good enough.
that's a little disappointing that doesn't connect to the machines.
So you really did manage to do it, huh? Maybe you're not as bad as I expected. Now you can complete that task. This poor package is stuck there at least 2 months ago. Good luck. Don't forget you can use diodes too. How would diodes help in this case?
Is it do we know what diodes actually do?
Okay, so that cycle... So, let's do the naive way. Because we know we can remove these.
That's really weird
Wait,
timing.
what?
I don't really understand why that timing works that way. Oh, and the signal is a toggle. That's weird.
Okay, so the toggle... Oh. Oh, the controls are very strange. Okay. Diodes delay. Do I misunderstand diodes?
Diodes, I think, from the instruction screen have other inputs. I don't really understand what they do, though. Is there an explanation if you scroll down as to what a diode actually does?
Normal
Not
diode.
really. The difference between diode and wiring is that diode only allows the current to flow through one direction. Well, that's not very helpful. So to me, I think what it's pretty clear you need to do is build a maze of wire.
Right.
That'll take the right amount of time to travel, you know. Oh no. Oh no.
We have to try everything. Zachtronics taught us this. I love the music.
The music is really good.
Right. It's very French. Alright, so that worked about as well as we expected.
I guess I would agree. I do want to know if you just eliminate, like if you actually make it like just take a roundabout path there, do you think it'll take enough time?
Alright. This is not gonna work.
I'm not even sure what you're trying to accomplish here.
No, I don't even know what I'm trying to accomplish either. Oh, it's so close.
Wait a minute. They're out of sync, so I think eventually... Oh, no, because it has to traverse 8 spaces. So it's a 2 cycle.
R is to remove, pardon me. And what was it? E was to delete? Okay.
If you want to swap out on this, I am willing to give it a shot whenever you're ready. Can that even transmit a signal to the other side? Wait, why did that signal disappear there?
Alright. Well, this should work. Oh, okay.
Is it because the signal's being split?
Yeah.
That's very weird.
What happened?
Well, that's not a very good sign. Uh-oh. Alright, so we have a time limit. It seems like that may not be intentional, but we do. Why does it output a signal, like, at that arbitrary moment in time?
Yeah, that's the part I'm really bizarre about. Okay, so... Oh, it might sync up properly. Nope.
Is it in a stable situation now? I think it might be. I think it's stabilized into an infinite loop here.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah, it's stably not succeeding now.
Maybe that's what we want?
I still don't really know what a diode does.
Yeah, I still don't understand.
So the next thing I would try is, you know, the power, like I'd eliminate the top line from the power source. And then I would try to make this path even longer by adding a thing on the left side of the power source to make it go that way too. That's what I would try.
I'm not sure I understand. Can you repeat that again?
So like mouse over the power source,
Mm-hmm.
like, and then like one thing to the left of that.
Oh, I see.
Like I would put wire there and make it take that path, and then I would like make one path, right? So I wouldn't have any wire intersections.
So something to this effect.
Yeah, something like that. Assuming the diode does, you know, things that aren't insane, but I don't really understand the diode.
Neither do I. It's not really well explained.
So this also seems to be giving us trouble.
Mhm.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
What if we made an entire line of just diodes?
Let's try.
Because we can't put them on turns, but we can put them everywhere else.
Cool.
Alright, now we can be confident, alright, that our electricity is being very dioded, okay? So I don't think that actually changes anything at all.
Right. No. See, what I thought when they explained what the diode is supposed to do is like... Oh, pardon me. Like... If this happened,
Yeah.
then a diode allows me to say, if any of those split enters, so for example, if the electricity comes through from the right side, like that, then that would make the diode light up, but
I
it
think
doesn't.
it only takes input from the back.
Right, so that doesn't help?
I don't know. I don't know what it's supposed to do. Use diode to avoid collisions, but don't be the guy that always put them in the wrong direction. Yes, no, no, no. They just avoid collisions, I guess.
So there's a way to make that split out. Interesting.
Oh, diodes just allow you to not have everything connect to every neighboring piece. That's all they do.
Oh, so you can get rid of the little grid things.
Yeah.
So, like, we obviously still need this. And then we're debating about adding this.
I'm strongly considering like taking out a piece of paper and just mathing this for real.
Maybe this game is just too smart for us.
I feel like that might not be it. Why does it activate on that spot? Does it activate on that
Okay,
spot,
so-
or
Give me a minute.
does it activate every 3 spaces? Like, what is going on?
Yeah, it's so strange why it activates on a very...
4.
Yeah.
4.
Wait, what?
Okay, so a pulse happens every 4 ticks. Wait, what? I don't understand. I don't understand. What was the circuit? I wasn't even paying attention. I didn't think it would succeed.
That was great if we don't take into account that the other employees were able to do it too, off course. Brown packages?
We're not sorting. We're building a machine that sorts 2 packages once. This is not a repeatable operation. So clearly what we need to do is time these 2 things separately so that the blue one goes in immediately and the yellow one goes in afterward, right?
Right. Alright, we're gonna do this the really bad way.
So this,
Oh, whoops. That was not the button I needed to press. Okay. So we can dial it this way, and then we can dial this way. And we can dial it this way. And then we can right click and diode it this way, and this way, and this way.
well, we don't really need to diode the other side, I think.
Okay, is there a way? Oh no! It ate my engine. I can't click on anything anymore. Okay, there we go. Okay, so it doesn't let you connect wires that direction. That's a little concerning.
I feel like you're gonna have a problem there because the top two are not going to activate.
Right.
And we do need those to activate at least once because we need to stop the package. Actually, put a diode on the top line. Put another diode.
Here.
No. Like right here, right? Right here, because this one was activating just before the package got there. So if this takes one more by going around, then it should activate when the package is actually there. Am I doing that math right?
I think.
No, I don't think
whoops.
I am.
No,
I don't
no,
think
no,
I
no.
am.
There.
I don't think that would work.
I think this may work.
I am very skeptical that this will work. Nope. What? What? I don't understand anything.
I don't either. Oh, okay. I see what I did. I goofed up there. And then we can eliminate these because these don't do anything.
Do we even need the top route?
No. Oh, that one seemed complicated. Yes. Or is it? Maybe just filling up all the gaps will get the job done. Wait, I don't understand this.
Oh, okay. So we need to push the boxes in sequence there. So do you see what has to happen here? I'll walk up to the thing and point out. So what we need to do, right, is the blue box is going to come down here, and we need to push that, and then we need to push these down as well to like create a line of boxes pushing into that vent. That's what has to happen, I think. Oh, and we can make it easier by wiring one to here, and that'll put a box here, and then nothing will go down too far.
So we know we have to do this. We know we have to do this.
Throw a diode to stop collisions.
Yes. The controls are so difficult to comprehend. Okay, so we know that should, in theory, do the job.
And then you want to put another wire that goes to the other pusher, just to close off that other route.
Okay, I got it.
Yeah, I feel like this should succeed, but I have no idea. Yeah, we got it. We totally got it.
The music is really nice. I still stand by that.
Yes. I will stand by the music.
Good enough. Continue anyway. Oh, that was the one I had to solve during my job interview for Zmaaone. It was better in the good old times. What?
I'm nostalgic for when I was doing job interviews, said no one ever.
Not everything has to be useful.
That's a weird thing to say.
Alright. Okay, so we know that we need to do this.
Wait, where are the packages?
They're right
Where
here.
are the blue and yellow packages, though?
No, there's no blue packages, it's just yellow.
Oh, do we just have to push everything out? Well, are those yellow packages?
So, in theory...
I'm so confused.
I'm assuming we have to block them in some way. Well, so I'm making a really stupid... I have a really stupid idea here. Okay.
So we just don't want to activate the left one, I guess.
Right. I think it's so bizarre. I think the reason why that one exists is literally to stop packages from reaching too quickly to here.
I'm not sure how to make a signal reach that at the right time, though, then.
Yeah, you're right.
Because it would need to activate before any of the other packages are,
Mhm.
you know, in position in front of it. I don't know how we get a signal that goes that fast. I don't think you can.
Alright, so stupid idea.
I feel like it's a red herring.
Alright, here we go.
Also, that is exactly what I would try.
Oh no!
No, but you're trying to make two signals from the same thing, right? You're trying to
Right.
delay one.
Mhm. Does it actually delay it significantly?
No, because those are both the same length, right? Both paths. So you need one path to actually be longer than the other.
Oh, I see. Right click.
And then you want diodes to clean that up. No, just on the top intersection, right? No, like that's all you need. Yeah, right there. That should be fine. There you go.
Yeah, we did it. What?
That's fine.
The music is concerning.
We gotta hurry before it breaks.
Alright, I think we figured it out. Nice, the boss will be pleased with you. I just want to warn you, this one, oh, it's heck. Good luck.
I wish they had said that the boss's name is Alexa. That'd be pretty funny. Okay, so we need to have it push exactly one box. That's kind of weird.
Alright, we know that's not gonna work.
It looks like we need the first signal to get there as soon as humanly possible.
Right.
I think you need the shortest path on that one.
I appreciate the morphing of the music because it's really
Yeah.
it really creeps it out. So that's a really good atmosphere. Okay, yeah, thanks.
I love the sketch of that guy.
It's so good. All right, so shortest path so far.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so
What do we do about that? Oh god, you know, I think I know what you have to do.
oh,
Get rid of that wire line
mm-hmm.
and make it use like a route of the same length going through the bottom left of the area. Do you know what I mean?
So like so.
Yeah,
yes.
exactly like that. And then I think what you need to do is deliberately like send a signal out that generates a collision later. I think that's what you need to do. No, but it has to be delayed. Like, it has to be a long path that eventually brings it back, right? To collide at exactly the right moment to stop that thing from activating. Doesn't that suck? We're having trouble with this game here.
Yeah. Okay, what happens if I do this? So we know that was gonna happen, which is
Yeah,
fine.
we don't need a second access to the piston. We need a thing to cancel out the signal before it gets there.
All right.
I'm not sure that can even get a signal across.
All right.
Oh,
So
that's weird. Hold on, can you just let that play out for a bit?
okay. I'm just throwing every spaghetti on the wall.
Okay. I have a specific plan here that I think I know what needs to happen.
Okay. This is circuitry problem, so that's not what I specialize in as a programmer.
So I mean, I'll let you do.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, that was bizarre. Oh, did that almost look like it works?
I don't think so.
No, okay. Yeah, stupid idea. Okay. Okay, we figured it out.
What?
I am pretty certain this will work. Nope, okay, I'm not as certain as I was originally starting. The fact that it doesn't reset properly is a little annoying.
Hmm.
No, I think this needs to rotate to the other direction. I might be wrong.
Dang it.
That was what, level 4? No, that was...
Oh, we're on level 5.
Yeah.
We're on the last level.
Oh no, the text is slipping.
What do you want to bet that the conclusion to the story of this game is that we get fired anyway?
I mean, it's the only logical conclusion.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it is Amazon.
Right. Alright, stupid idea. Okay, so the main problem we're dealing with is figuring out how to delay this sucker.
I have an idea, if you would like me to try.
Okay, I should go ahead. Enjoy the controls.
Okay, so
So I just guessed for the grand majority of these, and it just worked.
let's so I think it's like R to delete,
No, E to delete.
E.
Oh, you need to click on the
Oh, we're not in
VLC
edit.
icon.
Okay. And then like left click builds wire? No.
Yeah. No, right click.
Switch is what you're building.
Yeah.
Okay. And then okay, so if we just do this, then does that, and then it's gonna put the box in at the right time. That's fine, and then it will put the second box in. Okay. So I'm going to assume the designer was really nice and just assume, whoops, that the timing is, oh come on, the way we would want it to be.
Mhm.
And then... Oh, really? Come on, keep the rotation.
Mm.
So I have not tried the timing here, so we have no idea if this is actually going to do what we need.
Oh, nice. Well done.
Oh my god, that actually worked!
Continue anyway. We're gonna have to find out what the end of the story is.
Okay, that's the end! Alright, cool! Thank you to the designer for being nice about that. I'm glad I didn't have to, like, work on the timing.
Yeah, I was the wrong player to play this.
I'm not even good at Zachtronics games, and, you know, I mean, this is very clearly a Zachtronics game,
Yeah, it is.
right? They're so hard.
Yeah.
They're so hard.
Playing this, I did not feel like I was smart.
So what Zachtronics games have you played?
Space Chem. And that's about it.
Oh, okay.
But
Alright.
I know what you mean when you say a Zachtronics game.
Yeah.
Even though their most recent game was a visual novel.
That's somewhat of a departure for them, you know?
I know.
Were you at his GDC talk?
No, I was not.
I think that was the most chill GDC talk I went to. I think that was the most chill GDC talk I went to.
See.
But yeah, I think they mentioned their visual novel. I was like, and now we're making a visual novel for some reason, you know? Yeah.
I mean, he was an electrical engineer back in RPI, so...
It is kind of a shame for this game that it stops working if you leave a level running too long. That's a bit of a shame. The interface is a mess.
The interface is terrible. Well, to be fair, we're using an English keyboard with QWERTY layout, and it does not control well with that.
Yeah.
Usually, if you're playing some tools, it would be nice to have actual buttons that you can click. Yes, I know it's less convenient, and having shortcuts is by and far better. But the problem is that
even the choice of the shortcuts is not particularly good, though.
Yeah.
Like a shortcut to delete things is not that great. Like I would really much rather like you hold control, for instance, and then click things to delete it, you know.
Blender recently changed their UI to something that's a lot more comprehensible, but the way they kind of changed that was because a lot of the tools were binded to shortcuts, which was the main reason why Blender is considered such a difficult tool to learn.
Yeah.
They now exposed it as actual buttons that you can click on, so that you can change which controls you want to use to be able to build your model. And likewise, I think the same technique could have been used for this game as well, to be able to toggle from, you know, delete mode, create wire mode, create diode mode, rotate diode mode, so on and so forth.
Yeah, I think we can agree the music for this game is great.
Yeah, the music is fantastic.
Yeah.
It really builds on as, you know, as you're going through each and every level. It's like, this is not fun.
Yeah.
But in a, you know, charming way, not as a comment on whether this game actually is fun or not.
It does have that sort of like intense puzzle game sense of, oh god. Oh no. Like, you know, like when you're playing Portal for the first time and you get to one of the later test chambers and you just look at it and you're like, oh god. I don't know. But where do I even start? I didn't even look up before. What's all this?
Right. The point of the diode was shockingly confusing. And I know the reason why it was added. Now that I have played the game thoroughly enough, I understand the reason why it was added in, which is to create a specified, like if you just go with normal wire, then you end up creating grids by default.
Yeah, it's to avoid having to make grids.
Right.
That tool, the way that it should look, right, is that it creates two walls on one direction of the wire, right? And then the grid around it, like the actual sprites disappear.
Right.
the sprites still are there,
Mm-hmm.
which is misleading.
Right.
And like it's the visual design of the diode is very clearly giving it some trouble.
Mm-hmm. The way that the conflicts work is also shockingly confusing to me as well.
Yeah, so if two incoming signals hit the same piece of wire, they cancel out,
Right.
which is not really a thing.
Mm-hmm. Also, the timing on when the generator hits.
Seems to just be whenever it feels like.
Right. Like, that confused us the most because we thought
Yeah.
it triggered almost immediately, but that's not what happened.
I mean, if I was making this game, I would have had it trigger at the start. Like in
Right.
the first tick, it triggers.
Because then the player knows, oh, okay, it's supposed to, it's predictable, it starts
Yeah.
at the beginning. But, like, it seems to start at, like, the 4th tick or something like
Yeah,
that.
I think it's every 4 ticks it triggers.
That doesn't make any much sense to me. It's really confusing.
Tick does not equal 0, and tick mod 4
Right.
equals 0, right?
So that was not really well explained to us. But you know, we're just dirty Americans talking about a French game. So I don't know how else to phrase this.
Look, this game isn't about anything bigger than just a circuit puzzle, all right?
Right.
Like its name is clearly nonsense that doesn't reference any particular single company.
Mhm.
Okay.
We're ignoring
Um,
that the logo does not at all resemble anything that we already know exists.
It doesn't. I mean, I've never seen anything like that
Yeah,
logo
no.
before. I don't recognize it at all. That is definitely not the exact shade of orange that a certain company uses.
Mm-hmm. And the name is not an anagram in any way.
No.
Mm-mm. All right. Well, it's time to move on to the next game.
All right. Shall I play it since you played most of the?
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Yeah. Okay. It's a frown, not a smile, though. Maybe that might be the most vicious piece of commentary. Zmaaone, and then status. Are we finished? Not rated yet. There we go.
Not playing the Sluggish Grind, sorry.
We're not playing what?
Sluggish Grind.
Give me a row number. There we go. 7. Okay.
Not play. Yeah, delete that. There we go.
There we go.
We did it. All right. Anyone on the chat that would like your game played?
Should I type row numbers?
Sure. And we can also check. There's the 3 button. It's what happened to the hamburger icon?
Should I put an exclamation mark or a question mark, Taro?
Question mark.
What is the disposition that you want our request for row numbers to take?
There's Mr. Foxes. It sounds like.
Mr. Foxes.
Pardon
That's a
me.
pretty good username.
Twink. Twink. And I don't think any of those actually submitted anything.
I guess we would just go on to the next one then, right?
Right. Yeah, let's go for it.
Okay, so would that be in time like these?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, the row coloring is a little confusing. There was just okay, so there was a nudity alert, but this looks fine to me.
Okay. So you want to go forward with this?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
It's not finished.
Newgrounds version, itch.io page. Probably
itch.io
Newgrounds, right?
page.
Which do you want to do?
I don't think it matters too much.
Well, oh yeah, okay. Okay, we can play in browser. Cool. This game is about surviving long enough to retrieve your memories. All right.
Concerning. Now we're just gonna listen to the music for this game and just be really disappointed.
Yeah, I mean, how can anything live up to Zmaaone's music, you know? All right, options.
Oh, thank you. That's appreciated.
That is nice. Do you want this to be somewhere else? Oh, jeez.
Oh, it's not linear. It's logarithmic.
So close. Boy, that is... Yeah, no kidding.
Yep, it's logarithmic. I think they probably threw it in an audio mixer and they're changing the volume via that way. But decibels are logarithmic, so that creates that problem that you're experiencing right now.
Yeah, they need to do a mapping.
Yeah.
Alright, ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Who am I? I wake up in the middle of nowhere with no clothes on and no memories. I seem to be a cyborg on closer inspection. Okay. This place looks like some sort of abandoned town. I wandered a bit and arrived in an empty house. Live here. I guess I live here. Okay, so
you
I can...
need food. Interesting.
Okay, so I don't have anything. So I probably need to go on an adventure because I'll probably die without any food or water.
Mm-hmm. Go on an adventure.
You found nothing.
Okay.
Oh, this is like 60 seconds or something, like that game where like there's an apocalypse and like you gather stuff to go in a shelter and then you like try to keep a family alive.
Yeah.
What do you want to do now? Because we went on an adventure and we didn't find anything.
Yeah.
So do you want to stay home or try and adventure again?
Well, we can
Oh,
try.
it's going down in real time.
Yes, it is.
Let's adventure. It exploded and we lost some food and water. We have no food and water. The ground gives under your weight. You managed to climb back up, but you lost your backpack in the process. This is going poorly. I don't know. I kind of want to stay home now.
Okay, yeah, sure, go ahead. We got food.
Hey, let's
we
eat.
can eat.
Oh dear.
We can still eat.
Water. Okay, cool. Now we can go on another adventure.
Oh, and we lost everything.
Adventuring is really dangerous.
This is a little.
Oh, so really,
this is-
I should be eating as much as I can.
Yeah, this is a lot simpler than I originally expected.
So I should be consuming as much as soon as possible because we lose
Right.
stuff so often. You met an old man. You two chat a bit, and he tells you the story of the strangest fellow, strongest fellow, a man who met many perils and survived them all, even in times like these.
Sounds like us.
That sounds like a protagonist.
Oh, we lost water.
Man, we're having trouble. We really need food.
You remember your option is to stay home today as well, so that means if you had enough food.
Yeah, you could choose not to adventure,
Right.
but we're also dying of starvation.
Oh, there was more text on that. Like, it was actually different.
Oh, was it really?
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
Well, I mean, we're gonna die at this rate.
So how long can I...
Does it go on forever?
Oh, I can't starve to death. Now I'm confused. Now I'm confused.
Let's try that again.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're a cyborg. We go on
We
an
are
adventure.
encyborged.
Right.
Well, we don't really have a need to drink any of this water, so we might as well go back out, right?
Well, we might lose the water, but yeah, sure, find
But,
out.
well, we need food. How do you feel?
Go on an adventure.
You met another cyborg, and he tells you of a man who abandoned everything to find a cure for the world. A person true to his words, even in times like these.
What does that mean? Adventure. So I recently started playing Super Mario 3D World on the
Okay.
Wii U, and when you do the little Toad quest, oh yes,
You met an old man. You chat for a bit, and he tells you the story of the strongest fellow, a man who met many perils and survived them all, even in times like these.
Yes, we have discovered that. And the quote that Toad says when you start their level is, "Time for adventure!" And it's just like, the go on an adventure text reminds me so much of that.
Okay, so you can't, like, overdrink.
Oh, we're staying home.
Oh my god, we can eat.
Alright, so you...
Wow, that
Decided
was
not
a
to risk
lot
it.
of food lost just
Right.
from staying home. We found some clothes.
Nice.
Sick. I mean, things are really looking up now.
Yeah, things are... But we've got even water.
We are still starving to death, though.
Yes. You met an old man, you two chat a bit, and he tells you the story of the strongest fellow who, this man has apparently forgotten that he spoke to us about this and survived them all in times like these.
So you
Title drop.
probably want to remove these events from the card stack
Yeah.
when we see them. We're in trouble.
Yeah. The RNG is not helping us. Well, as soon as we go on an adventure,
Yeah.
we lose.
It's weird that you don't die until you go on an adventure, so you could stay home forever, right?
But the only way to unlock your memories and retrieve them is to go on an adventure.
Well, you can't retrieve your memories if you're dead, you know? So if you stay home forever, maybe someone will come rescue you, you know? I mean, that probably won't happen in this game, but, you know.
Right. Okay, so... What a strange setup.
Yeah.
It's so strongly RNG based that I don't feel like you have as much control over your situation as you
The
do.
fact that this ticks down while we're just sitting here is a little bit disappointing.
Alright. So it's like, wait, what is our motive for making any other decision besides,
Oh, we found clothes early this time.
mhm,
Oh, they're kind of random. That's cool.
mhm. What is our motive for, like, not going on an adventure?
Yeah, why would we ever choose to do that?
Yeah, you met some nice girl. You two chat for a bit. She tells you the story of the wisest fellow, a man of science who invented many things to make life easier in times like these. And I'm not a huge fan of the constant title drop.
Yeah. In times like these, we are finding lots of water, no food. That seems to be constant. It seems like food is hard to find.
Drink water before we go. Oh, nice.
Nice. Eat, eat, eat.
Because so
Adventure.
far there is no.
Oh my god, dude.
You stumbled in an old factory. There's so far no incentive to keep the water.
There's
Or sell
basically no incentive to really do anything, actually. I don't really feel like I'm making choices here.
Mhm.
You stumbled on an old factory. Unfortunately, someone already took the food out. It was probably me. You met a young kid. You met with a young kid. Was this arranged? And he tells you the story of the friendliest fellow. I'm starting to see a pattern here. A man who had many friends even in times like these. So these little story bits, they don't actually do anything, as far as I can tell. They seem pretty consistently to just not do anything.
Oh, we got one food. And some water. So RNG, praise them. Oh, okay, slightly less praise them.
The ground gives under your weight. You managed to climb back up, and you lost your backpack in the process.
Joke's on them!
We don't have anything! You met with a young kid who tells you the story of the friendliest fellow,
Oh yeah, we were
a man who had many friends. Yeah, okay.
Oh, we can drink that water. Oh, we don't even have any food!
So it seems like we're on the way out now.
Yeah, we are.
Oh, one.
Oh yeah. We're so totally good.
We just
Never
lost
mind.
it.
We have lost everything we own. How are you feeling about this game right now,
I'm
Taro?
not feeling too good about this.
I
But
feel
you
like
the young kid, story of the friendliest fellow. We're gone. We're done. You're just gonna see what's gonna happen, and once we get to day 30,
do you think it's worth going for it?
yeah.
You know, no one ever visits us. Why would you ever click stay at home? Nothing ever happens.
Well, we lost all the food, and we're gonna lose all the.
That
water
happened while we were adventuring.
eventually.
Like, food goes by so fast. There's no point in trying to stay home to preserve it, because you might as well just eat it.
Right.
We never once have we had a surplus that was substantial enough to justify staying home. Why is he able to survive for 60 days while he's just sitting at home? No one can survive 2 months without food.
I mean, I think we can spend more time trying to unlock more story bits, but I think I get the whole point.
Do you want to give this one more try?
No, I'm good.
Oh, okay.
Like, I actually lost
That was
my
fairly
patience.
definitive.
Yeah, I lost my patience.
I want to get to day 100 here, just to prove nothing's gonna happen.
This is way too RNG heavy. And by that, I mean, like, the number of choices that you can make is so limiting that there's a clear and obvious optimal choice.
Oh, that's weird. We had water left, and I clicked drink, and it didn't drink. So the game knows we're already dead, but it hasn't told us.
Either it knows we're already dead, or it literally...
Oh, the drink value is negative!
Yeah.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! The idea of the game is quite interesting. So, Mr. Foxy's, if you are interested in this game, I think there's a game called like 60 Seconds or like I can't remember what it's called, but there's a game that's fairly similar to this and is a little bit less RNG ridiculous.
Yeah, because you have a choice of what you collect.
Yeah, you have a choice of what you collect in the very beginning to take into the apocalyptic shelter with you. And then you sort of, it's a little bit more generous with resources so that you can actually make some strategic decisions.
Beggars Can Be Choosers was another game I recently played, and yes, I'm gonna plug that game right now because that's a Ludum game. That one was also really good. Its RNG was far more generous.
Even FTL is more generous than this, and FTL is brutal. There's nothing in there, you're fine.
All right, so we're good.
You don't want to go to day 500.
No.
Okay.
Mr. Foxes, did you submit a game? Yes, you did. Would you like us to play it?
Mr. Foxes.
It's at the very bottom.
Scrap from nothing.
I would, in fact, be the one playing this. Yeah, let's do it.
Cool. I will click the link.
That's
Yeah.
a girl in dungeon.
Wait, did I click the... That doesn't
Yes.
seem right. Did I click the right one?
No, you didn't.
There we go.
We almost played the wrong game.
Almost.
Almost.
Mr. Foxes, if we had started playing the wrong game, would you have like been really polite and just been like, no, you know, that's totally the right game. You guys didn't make a mistake. Like, would you have told us? I hope you would have told us. People make mistakes sometimes, you know.
Maybe is the reply. Oh, the art's nice.
So, Mr. Foxy's, what kind of game did you make in times like these?
Oh, you with your title drop. Stop it. Like, there's a level of interesting game design behind that game.
A battle arena in cooperation in times like these? I'm sorry. I'm done.
was made by 6 students.
Like 1v1. Okay.
So we actually have to play against each other.
Oh, do we really?
Yep.
Okay.
Do we need oh, I forgot to bring my Xbox controller. Do we need Xbox controllers for these, or can it be played somehow on a keyboard?
Do we need a second computer? I assume this isn't networked. No one's crazy enough to network in Ludum Dare.
You say that.
I hope no one's crazy enough to do that.
You're looking at a person who was crazy enough to do that.
Did you really make an online multiplayer game?
I did it
In Ludum Dare.
twice.
You did that twice.
Yes.
You did it once and thought, you know what I should do again.
So then I tried playing a really bizarre Twitch plays like game
Okay.
after that, and then that didn't quite work out anywhere
Mr.
near.
Foxy's, your game has gone full screen, so we can't see the chat, all right? But we will read your comments after we have finished playing the game. So I think we need to come over here next to the keyboard.
Yes.
So we can-
Are there controller support? No, only local
VNC.
multiplayer. Pardon me. Well, yeah,
L and
LK.
K for me, so I have to
and then
be
I
like
have
that.
VLC.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna turn off my mic, so
This. Oh, credits.
This is gonna be interesting.
This is in fact interesting. We got a Shrek Master, a babysitter, a bug buster, level designer, graphist, and a musician. Got it. Linkole, Boget, Mr. Fox. See. Bunch of other stuff. Scrap from Nothing is 1v1 game based on 2 phases. Try to find scrap on the map to upgrade your robot. Pick up items one by one, and go find a factory to add the items to your robot. You can apply 1 shield, propulsor, and 2 weapons on each robot. To assemble items, go in from the factory and press left or right fire key. C and V for player 1, K and L for player 2. You can also disassemble all the items installed on your robot by using a bin. When a timer is over, you just need to defeat your opponent by shooting him. So we had to go around, pick up items,
Yeah.
and go find a factory to add the items to your robot. Okay, there's the... What does the bin do?
Start.
Yeah, well, let's find out. I'm gonna be very bad at this game. C and V. Alright. I'm going north. No, okay. I'm going south, apparently. There's my factory. I found my factory.
I found a village, so that's not a great start.
Oh, hi! Oh, you can only pick up 1 item. Oh, okay.
Oh, this is your factory, so I can't use it.
Oh,
I
interesting.
have to find my factory, I guess.
Okay, I can shoot. Okay, I can apparently attach more legs. No, I want my green legs after all.
Okay, so I feel like I'm in trouble here because I have no idea where my factory is. Let's see,
And
I
then that's a
spawned, like,
shield.
right here. So I assume these are your factories because you seem to be purple.
Right.
And they're also not working for me.
What happens if I go up this way? Oh, there's another factory right here.
But it's also purple.
Well, try... I mean, try it?
Oh, now I'm confused. Okay, so that's
So
a bin.
there's a bridge right here. Can you see my screen?
Yeah, I can see. I have failed to assemble. I have failed to attach anything to my robot. So this is.
Oh, I
this is
saw. I
horrible.
see the default blue screen. That's a little concerning. Oh, there's even more factories.
It's called cornflower blue. That's what it's called.
Can you actually fire weapons?
Nope. Nope. I can't do anything.
Is this
So when
fair?
you go up to the factory, do you have to press a button to like add the part? Or, like-
No, it just immediately attached right
Okay,
after.
I am in trouble then. Oh no, you can actually shoot. Uh-oh.
Yes, I can actually shoot. Why are the symbols different?
I'm gonna guess they're different ammo types. They probably do different things or different amounts of damage.
I mean, I'm being nice right now.
You are, yes.
All right. Well, I'm gonna be mean now. Okay. No feedback whatsoever on when you get hit. That's not useful.
Ram. So ramming doesn't seem to work, which is a little disappointing. Oh, you stole the thing I was carrying.
Can I throw it away? No, there's no controls
There's
to
no
throw
bin.
away. Those are bins.
Oh, are those bins?
Maybe. I don't.
I think
I
I
don't
saw
under-
a bin.
Oh, there is
Bin's
a-
up there. That's a bin.
But I can't teleport there. I'm
You
so
just gotta
confused.
kill me.
I guess. I guess you're not going out without a run.
I keep trying to ram you, and it's not really an option. As you can see, I have done no damage to you.
Alright, I mean, that didn't feel fair.
Well, we should see if it's possible for me to actually.
Right.
So I think just any factory.
Wait, why do I have a shield now?
Oh my god, that's really funny.
Okay, well, I'll take the shield. And, that factory was right over there.
So
So,
I should be carrying. Okay, so there's legs, right? And if I go over to this factory, oh, now it works. Okay. No, I don't need.
is that one
I
of
don't
those
need these
things where
legs.
only one person can own a leg? Or one person can own...
I feel like maybe there's a certain spot you have to go to in the factory, and I just didn't choose the right spot.
Okay. Because I am finding another factory right now, and I'm trying to activate it, and nothing's happening.
Oh, weird. Okay, maybe it is like, like ownership.
Well, no, I went to a completely different factory this time around.
Man, I don't know. How do I get rid of this part? I don't want it.
There's a bin over there.
Okay. What? What? If you put 2 legs on, you become twice as fast. That's the greatest thing that's ever happened.
Well, now I'm the one that can't find a factory. I thought this was the same level layout as before. Okay. So
Okay, so now I have 2 guns. Oh no, I don't want a third pair of legs. I won't be able to control it. Oh, and it won't let me put a pair of legs on.
Oh, wait, what? Oh, hi.
Hey.
I take defeat. Well, that went faster than expected. I'm trying to understand this bug. So, try that again. All right, let's kind of join in on a specific factory.
Okay, well, aren't our spawns like next to each other?
No, they're not anymore. Oh, weird.
Oh, it must be somewhat random then.
Yeah. Yeah, it sounds like the placement of... Weird. Okay, so I just equipped a gun. So see if you can get your shield equipped. And I did not visit that
Okay.
factory at all.
I think that shield is now equipped.
Yeah.
This is like Scrapyard Wars as a game.
Okay, I got my shield equipped somehow. The shield equipping is not really well conveyed.
Okay, so I think I now have 2 shields equipped. There. Okay, so now I have legs. Let's go put legs on.
There's no explanation for what part of the factory you have to be in to be able to attach your parts, which is bizarre.
Yeah, it's definitely a particular point you have to be at, though. Also, I remember the name of that shade of blue now. It's cornflower blue.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
There we have 3 seconds. Hoi.
No! Stop shooting at me! Oh,
What's
why is my gun so much slower?
what's the incentive for the propulsion? Well, at least this seems like a much more fair fight. Oh, so the gun colors actually matter, it appears.
Interesting.
All right. I have noticed that the colors has different traits. I'm trying to predict your movement. Because I'm gonna be the slow one, I'm just gonna camp here. I don't have much of a choice. You're not gonna get away with my bullets.
I can't really get much out of this.
No.
You know, my gun is just so much worse.
Oh, you gave up.
To be honest, my left hand is starting to hurt.
Oh, that's fair. My right hand is starting. My left hand, pardon me. The one with the arrow keys is starting to hurt. Not to mention, like.
It's a shame you can't hold down the fire button.
Not to mention, like, because we're playing this on a single keyboard, almost all keyboards have like a 3-key limit.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So, like, it's very easy for you to end up eating my input and vice versa.
Okay, go ahead and finish it off.
Yeah, I think we're good. I think we can give a review for this. And we can both rate it for once. Oh, and I gave you negative 6.19.61.
Yeah, you gotta remember, like, limit the decimal places on those values.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. So,
Alright, so yeah, we couldn't see the comments. Sorry about
let's
that.
take a look at these comments.
Yep. No, only local multiplayer. No, all factories work for boot player.
Okay.
Both. For Shield, you should try to stick a little bit more to the factory. Hey, dude, notice some graphics has white borders. Send them over quick if you want them, and I'll fix for you real quick. Thanks, but it's okay. It's okay. Top tell you the truth. We make the graphic by hand and scan quite fast at the end. Oh, I see. So there are scanned items. So you can. That's the ghosting.
Yeah.
JPEG artifact. I say JPEG, but it happens on PNGs too.
Yeah. Well, anytime you scan something, right, you're subject to image noise, right?
I want to like this game. I really do.
Yeah, me too. It's just, it's very rough around the edges.
It's very, very, very rough.
It doesn't do a very good job explaining itself. And in terms of game feel, it leaves a lot to be desired, I think.
Yeah, I agree.
I think as an overall concept, it's pretty cool.
You had to deal with some unfortunate hardware issues because I mentioned earlier that almost every single keyboard out there eats input if you I think that microphone is muted, by the way.
I did mute it.
Oh, you did mute it. I think anyways, the input gets eaten on purpose. It doesn't read more than 3 key inputs, so it's very easy for a single local player keyboard game for inputs to be eaten by a crafty player.
Yeah.
And it's just not fun when you're dealing with that problem.
It's a really unfortunate circumstance, you know. It's the kind of thing where it's like, well, you know, it's just a bit unfortunate. It was our first game, though. This is like awesome for a first game.
Right.
This is super good for a first game.
Other things that comes to mind. The factory was really confusing.
The factory is confusing because it seems like there's a particular spot you have to go, and I feel like the visuals don't communicate that particularly well.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Synth Overseer, we are not testing just any games. We're playing Ludum Dare games because we both made games for Ludum Dare, and it's cool to go through and see what everybody made for Ludum Dare. Ludum Dare is a game jam. You can see the icon at the top of the stream right now with the logo because we're on the website.
When it comes to the graphics, I thought it was mostly fine.
I thought the graphics were the quality of the graphics was pretty great.
Mm-hmm.
I think the visual design in terms of communicating how the game worked left a little bit to be desired.
Mm-hmm. Mostly like the fact that the item dragging parts were fairly easy to comprehend. Like you're carrying it and you need to bring it to some sort of factory.
Yes.
Bins was not really all that well explained.
I'm still not exactly sure how they work.
Mm-hmm. I did find out very quickly that different colored parts gave different stats. However,
so I'm going to assume that the parts are colored sort of like as a battle royale kind of thing, where it's like different colors are different levels of goodness, right? That only just now occurred to me though.
Mm-hmm.
But I would hope that you guys would use that like code that like every game seems to have like a color hierarchy now. So hopefully you guys did something like that because that'd be really appropriate for this.
I didn't notice that with different characters they attached the weapon at a completely different location, so that was really confusing. Like how it was hard to tell when we dragged it to the factory whether the item actually attached to our character or not. It didn't take too long for us to register that it did by hitting the fire button when it happens to be a gun.
Yes.
Or like if it was a propulsion item, then it'll make your character faster, which was a dead giveaway. So that's not to say that it wasn't hard to tell, but I can imagine someone picking up a shield and seeing it just attach and absolutely nothing happen, and they're going to ask a question if they did the right thing or not.
I would also say, given the amount of damage that these guns do in the game, I think you need to increase the fire rates across the board maybe 3 or 4 times.
To be fair, I think both of us had shield.
But then you should balance the game for the fact that shields will be present.
Yeah, I agree. Overall, I would say the design problems I had were conveyance of information.
That's overwhelmingly the problem I have with this game.
And the fact that it's played on a single keyboard.
Yeah.
I can see this being much better improved on controller, if only because by design, controllers does not eat each other's input.
Yeah.
So
I realize we're being critical here, but this game has this game did a lot of stuff right. Like this is not bad at all, right? This is like, oh man, this game is really close to being good, and it needs like this thing and that thing and the other thing, and then it would be a much stronger experience.
We have said earlier that during the combat phases, any sort of games that even has like this top-down graphic or even platformers, that it's always important to inform the player on when they get hurt or not, and that was not made obvious, especially in this game.
Yeah, some particle effects or like a red flash or some sort of camera shake or something, or something like that would have helped.
The choice of using text as a number for the health bar is really interesting. I know some games do that. Typically a health bar is a little more informative, but either way, I feel like that's a choice and not really that big a factor in this case.
I feel like the worst choice is putting magenta on light blue. High contrast for UI, guys.
Yeah,
high
definitely.
Contrast. Dark against light or light against dark. Don't put 2 dark colors in text. Don't put 2 light colors.
All right, well, that's the comment that we had.
There you go.
Do you want me to play the next game or?
Well, I don't particularly mind. I mean, if you feel up for it, then I wouldn't dare stand in your way.
We have about an hour left. Less than an hour left, pardon me. Hey, so, yeah. what games are we gonna check out? Row numbers, please. I forgot to switch this to all, but whatever. I'm trying to check who is in fact watching the stream online right now, and I don't think anyone here is listed as our Twitch username, so we need to play a game. We have it has a game here listed. Because otherwise we're just gonna play Appeasing the Quadopus.
Quadopus. All right.
Oops, I'm not seeing any comments here. Okay. I wonder if this game is really short. Let's give it a shot.
Let's find out.
Yeah.
Oh, we have a web. We have web. That's pretty good.
Yep. Fight against food as a dwarf in order to beat a quadopus and collect their gold.
That's an elevator pitch.
Start. In the beginning, there was nothing. Oh, please.
Something lurks beneath. The quadopus needs food to survive.
Okay, so this is concerning right here. Continue, this is not on the screen. Alright, we got
The
a dwarf.
not Telos, nodding, decides he will
Nothing.
appease the quadopus. Oh, nothing to lose. Nothing to lose. The quadopus, by feeding it, the quadopus promises gold when he is full. For the dwarf who has nothing, this is a great deal.
AD, left or right, W, then throw axes, X. Okay, well that tells me that the arrow keys is a better method for playing this.
I think it was really wise to omit the contract negotiation portion of this relationship from the game.
Oh no. Wow, okay, you can double jump. That's good to know. That would have been much more useful to know earlier.
You fail to appease the quadopus, and it eats you.
Oh, okay. Oh, again? And it's hard to mash through this.
Are you pushing it?
I am! Oh my goodness.
Continue. We have some inconsistent placing of critical UI. The bun is a shield. That's kind of clever.
No, nothing to tell me I'm actually hitting it other than... Oh, okay, it's teleports. Okay. I can do this. I can do this.
I don't think that's really an intended mechanic. I'm not getting the sense that that's deliberate. Oh my god, you got it. You totally got it. Mission accomplished.
I can appease the quadopus.
The quadopus enjoys the hamburger.
What?
How are you supposed to do that? Oh my god, its tentacles get damaged by the pickaxes.
I found a sweet spot. I don't care.
You've done it. You've won. Mission accomplished.
This game is great. Oh no.
Well, since it seems to be on pixel collision, you can, like, as long as you get those things to touch the pickaxes, you're probably fine. Nom nom nom. Donut. The quadopus is full, and per your deal, gives you gold. It's nice that the quadopus honors its side of the deal. right, that's the game. This is clearly something that someone was working on. Like this is not an experienced game developer, very clearly.
What are you saying? I love this game, every bit of it.
I'm not saying I don't. All right, this game is great.
This game is fantastic. I love it. All right, serious time here. As mentioned earlier, conveyance of information is severely lacking. Thank you for giving the controls. That was actually really useful, and I
Yes.
appreciate that. However, the axes are super duper slow, and then they just kind of disappear for no reason. So I thought that was a bizarre. Like, okay, so your axes are a gun. I got that, but like I was expecting, was it the axes from not Drakengard, not Dracula. What is the famous Konami brand?
I played very little from Konami.
Um,
You're not thinking Castlevania, right?
Castlevania. There we go. That's what it is.
I've never played Castlevania. I just
So
took a
there's
shot
an-
in the dark.
So an optional weapon you can throw is axes, and they throw it in a curve, like a parabola.
Like a ballistic trajectory.
Yes,
Okay.
and it would have been. That's what I expected. The boss's tells are simply not there. The hamburger actually was the easiest tell, if anything. But you might notice that in a lot of games, they play a little animation before an attack is actually thrown.
Yeah.
That is called a tell, and it is necessary. It's a necessary choreograph for the player to react to that situation, so that they can map from, okay, if the boss plays this animation, then this attack is coming up, and react accordingly. That at least will make the player feel like they're smart, but that really didn't happen in this case. The donut in particular was an egregious example because like it will just throw its hands down at a very rapid pace at that, so it was hard to predict what to do and when to
Yeah.
react to it.
You were kind of lucky in that you found that sweet spot.
Right. Side platform collisions could have been a little useful. Knowing that you can double jump would have been really useful because most people intuitively do not know that you can double jump.
Yeah. I don't think most people try to double jump unless they're given some indication that
Hmm.
they can. So I'm gonna give this game a 9.5 out of 10.
Yeah, no, this game was great.
Yeah.
I actually genuinely thought this game was fun, if for the wrong reason.
Again, this looks like something that was probably someone's first, real foray into building games,
Mhm.
and
It's great as that.
yes, like
Mhm.
this is absolutely an excellent start to someone,
More practice could be used.
Yeah, this is like this is clear. This is made by someone who needs, it's like a bit more practice with the fundamentals, right?
And like, notice we're not criticizing about the music or the graphics or anything like that. I don't
Yeah.
feel like a lot of the fundamental problems that we're talking
Yeah,
about
it was
here
fine.
has nothing to do with the presentation.
Yeah.
It has more to do with general design.
Yeah.
And can be done with, recognizing when those problems exist.
Would you say that we have appeased the Quadopus?
I mean, it says it on the tin.
So you think that the game has a reliable narrator?
Don't you think that's a positive way of looking at things?
I do, yeah.
Anyone would like us to play any of your games? You should have submitted via the pound exclamation point submit, and we'll bring up the link to the forum. And this is where it's links to. If there is none, we will just start playing the games in order of submission. So this is kind of awkward to me. If we were to go with Pipo the Ghost,
Yes.
then I would have to play the Sluggish Grind, and I've already rated that. So do you want to play the Sluggish Grind first, and then I play Pipo the Ghost?
That's fine.
Sure.
We can do that.
Do you like Metroidvanias?
I loved Hollow Knight.
I think you'll like this.
Okay.
It's very easy.
Well, that's good.
Yes.
I don't need another Hollow Knight right now. I'm saving my Hollow Knight patience for Silk Song.
So, yes. Catus Baloney made a game. This is their first Ludum Dare game, apparently.
This is our first Ludum Dare game.
Yes.
Okay. Arrow keys are move, spacebar is jump, X and Z. Okay, I see where this is going.
This game is their first Ludum Dare game, which is also my first jam ever. You
Oh,
cannot,
that's a high jump.
yeah, you cannot shoot by default. You have to unlock that.
Okay. Oh, geez. Okay.
And the objective of the game is to collect 100 coins and then escape the exit.
That's a heck of a jump.
Mm-hmm.
A ramp. Oh, there's a shop.
Yep.
Well, I have 7 coins. What can I buy? Oh, dear. Oh, dear.
It says X to interact, yeah.
Oh, there we go. Oh, that's pretty. That's nice. I think I would have preferred that C be the jump. Or, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, interesting.
Oh, you have a bit of forward momentum, don't you?
A tiny bit.
Just a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
It's enough to make it feel substantial. Oh, no!
Barred it. Oh yeah, you checkpoint all the way there.
Those are some great particles.
Do you want me to let you know whether you're going the right direction or not?
I'm going to assume that I am not going the right direction, because
Yeah, I would
otherwise
not-
that wouldn't be an issue.
I would not recommend going in that direction.
Okay. Well, that is useful information for me to know.
To save you a little bit of time. Yeah,
Wow, that is a tall jump.
that jump is super generous.
The other thing was 20 coins, so...
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. How do I get over there? Alright.
Learn to shoot now.
What? Okay. This is kind of interesting. Like, every decision they've made about how to play this game, it's like, it's not that they're bad, it's that they're unusual,
Yeah,
right?
they're
Like,
very
that's
unusual.
not your normal way that shooting works, you know?
Mm.
Okay. Oh,
You
Boy.
checkpointed, it's fine.
I checkpointed. Oh, I keep the coins?
Yeah.
Cool. So it's kind of a short-range weapon. This is a very generous double jump.
It is. Have you tried shooting rapidly?
What? I like it. I like how you ask that question as if like you don't know the answer.
Yeah, I know.
Wait. Oh, okay. So I'll need diving gear.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there's enemies on the map, so I can start killing enemies to get money. I don't know if that's really an admirable reason to start killing.
Well, it's a sluggish grind.
Oh, that is the name of the game, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it is.
The way the ballistics of the coins work is excellent. That's just delightful. So what's down here? Oh. Oh. I tried to turn around.
Yeah. Well, that's on you. That's not on me.
I wasn't blaming you. Oh. Okay. I have a new plan. I have a double jump PC. No, why can't I turn around? This is ridiculous. This is probably going to be... You know, I said it was going to be more doable. Oh no, that's all cool.
We were going through on the itch.io Daniel Linson's itch.io page earlier. And what was the game that you were saying was like a really hard game on his page?
Roguelite.
Oh, yes, that's it.
That game is super hard. I was playing it this morning, actually. The level is dark. Your torch is your bow, and if you run out of ammo, you can't see.
Right. It did say that in the description.
Whee! So there got to be something for me to get here, right?
Eventually. Are people doing these from zero, or are these reskins? No, they're making these games largely from scratch.
Sometimes people will clone things for Ludum Dare, but if it's in the compo, they literally have to make everything from scratch. It's in the rules. All right, guys, I'm a certified diver.
Well done.
How do I get that?
Oh, no, you can get that. Go left. So what does Ludum Dare mean?
Oh, I totally can.
Ludum Dare means to give a game.
That's pretty good. Okay, and we've been here.
It is in fact Latin. Wow, that gave absolutely zero benefits.
Yeah, that was not.
Oh, you want a checkpoint though.
Oh, you're right. Oh, that's not the way I was expecting that to go. Oh, that's not nice. What? The heck am I supposed to do there?
Well, you don't need to go there if you don't want to.
Well, that just makes me want to do it more, but you know, we'll go that way later. This is now completely not dangerous, so...
Is that a snail without a shell? Do you not know slugs are literally... Well, not literally, but basically are snails without shells. So it's probably a slug. It's in the title after all.
Do you think that's the final upgrade we get, is the snail shell?
I mean, I'll let you keep guessing.
Okay.
This poor slug is poor. You have to pay. You have to pay. You have to help them not be poor. Yeah, the knockback, the recoil.
The knockback is amazing. And good on them for keeping that in the game. What? What? Is there a checkpoint near here?
No.
Okay.
But you should go for it anyways. In no way is that a foreshadowing.
Oh
pretty
god, that's right. I have ridiculous knockback. I can just do that.
Yes, you can.
So, does this thing actually die? Okay, there we go. Why are they so bouncy? Why are they so bouncy?
They're just really excited.
Oh, okay. All right, there we go. And there we go.
So, should I tell you about the submerged location?
The what?
That you were trying to get over a bunch of spikes, remember?
Yes, yeah.
I'll let you first go there and see if it's worth solving for yourself, but, yeah, there is a specific...
Is that the only place I haven't gone?
Yeah, I believe
Okay.
that is the only corner of the map that you have not went to. There is a very specific method to get over those spikes.
Oh, my god. Okay,
Do you think you figured
Alright.
it out?
okay, we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see.
You can fire and jump at the same time, I believe, so that might make things a little easier. Yeah, might as well practice a little bit. Yeah, you have to hit that really, really rapidly while hitting up at the same time. But that's the way I seem to remember to beat that.
I think I have to fire and move backward.
Yes. Yeah, try practicing a little bit.
Oh, okay, so I can't jump while I'm...
Really? Okay. But try jumping and then recoil again.
Well, that seems like it would do the
Yeah,
trick.
that seems like it'll do the trick. We're practicing, Synth Overseer. Can't you see? It's supposed to be smart.
Nah, Synth Overseer, look, we got this, okay? Never mind.
Are you that curious that you had to find out, or are you willing to just end the game at this point?
I'm gonna give this one more try.
Sure.
Because I really thought that's what you were supposed to do here.
Yeah, no, that's definitely how I got past this. Yeah,
All right. Is that really how you got past it?
yeah, it is. I do know what's actually beyond there. And
What is beyond there?
It's just more of the same boss enemy that you're dealing with.
Okay.
Just like 5 of them.
So we're done.
No, you're not done yet. You had to go all the way back to the entrance.
Oh.
You can death warp here.
I'm really annoyed about not being able to get past this. Oh, maybe I am wrong. Maybe you can jump at the same time. No.
And well, yeah, you can double jump at the same time as well, so.
Ah, God damn it, Taro.
Or at least I seem to remember you can do that. I might be wrong.
God dang you.
That ghost jumping didn't seem to trigger. Anyways, let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go back.
Deeply indebted slug.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think do you think it's student loans?
I will submit tomorrow, but I don't think I have a lot of time, so if it's okay, I'm going to just post a link here. If you only take them from forums, that's fine, but just in case. Yeah, we just take them only from forums, it turns out. As you notice, we censor out all the links.
Hey! Hey, that's... Okay. Spawn all the coins and show them to the player. I didn't do anything like that. Give yourself a pat on the back, maybe go buy something nice with all these coins, or show off your cool new slug superpowers you collected 110 coins.
Yep.
Super cool.
That's the game.
Yeah, this is, it's concise, it's well made, it's got no music, that's a little bit of a shame.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's good. It's good.
The bouncy,
bouncy coins are great.
Mhm.
They're excellent. They're the best thing about the game. All right.
Yeah, we'll be streaming next week, Bad Wolf. So I know you're not able to. It sounds like you're gonna be out. No, we will not be streaming tomorrow. We will be streaming next week instead on a Sunday. We have 20 minutes. I guess. Any row numbers?
You should switch to the headset.
So
So that one you had played, and the next one you haven't played.
no,
Okay.
the game prior I have not played.
Well, the game we just played, you have played.
Yes,
This one, neither of us know what's up.
right. Acronaut, are you online right now? Yes, they are. Well, I guess that takes priority.
Oh, cool. All right. Ludarium.
Sweet.
Okay.
I have seen this. Somebody else play it, and oh my god, the epilepsy warning is gigantic. Are you prepared?
I'm good.
Okay.
Move, look, jump, and speed run.
See this? This is only just a hint of flashing lights that we're going to be dealing with here.
Someone likes flashing lights.
Yep. But the game of games based on 45 themes. Theme 1, you start with nothing, collect cartridges. Theme 2, 45, to be determined, work in progress. Play game 0 of 45. Controls WSD, look, space is to jump, and shift is to speed run. Okay.
Stimulant-friendly edition is in the works.
Yes, please. There is a lot of flashing lights.
So everybody watching the stream should be careful
Mm-hmm.
if they happen to be
And it's a Blender
susceptible to
game.
epilepsy.
Okay, in theory, this should work.
Hey, there we go.
All right, OBS. Okay, that was bad. It sounded like. What happens if we hit escape? Okay, that happens.
One of many games that does not handle alt-tabbing very well,
No.
but it's hard to blame people for that.
All right, so we collect a Ludarium 45. T.
What is this?
Okay. Okay. I collected 42. There's 42 left.
Can I be honest about something?
Mm-hmm.
I would assume I could double jump in this game.
Oh?
Yeah. Yeah. I would just literally try it. It's something about the presentation and the, like, it's clearly movement based, right?
Right. Oh, okay. I can't... It would be nice if there was some sort of compass to let me know where the next cart is, so that I don't feel like I'm guessing all the time. Because this has a collectathon problem of like needing to guess where everything is, and I never find that to be fun. Do you see anywhere? Because I have 3 seconds left. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, please. I don't know what these little weird blue and red is supposed to do.
I think they're literally just to help you keep track of where, like, your orientation. Because they're always horizontal.
Okay, so holding shift always makes you move forward. Interesting.
This reminds me of, like, N64 games for some reason.
The movement feels really good when you're boosting constantly.
You know, it looks like it feels good.
Mm-hmm. Okay. But I have to slow down very often because, oh.
Yeah, so it seems like it requires you to sort of halt a lot.
Yeah.
Which is a little bit of a shame. It seems like the movement doesn't, like, flow into itself as nicely as you might want it to.
Okay. Yeah, I would like a compass, because I can already see myself being very, very frustrated with this game after a while.
Yeah, you're gonna get lost in this game.
Oh, wait, am I stuck?
The game is over. T-E-E-E.
Oh, okay. So, I am the worst person to play this, because, collecting things. More importantly, feeling like I need to read the developer's mind is always a pet peeve of mine. And I do not enjoy these kinds of collectathons.
So it seems to me like this game is clearly built around the idea of learning the locations of the cartridges so you can make an optimized run route.
Right, and that's not fun to me.
It's certainly appealing to a certain type of player.
I know.
Not sure I'm that type of player either.
It's
big props to the developer for the movement though, because
yeah.
it looks like it's very slick. I like the chromatic aberration on the UI. Actually, I guess everywhere.
Oh gosh, why is there so little time left?
You have 30 seconds left.
No, but like I thought the cartridges gave more time than just 5 seconds.
They give you 5 seconds each.
That's so bad.
Oh, that giant one counts. That's not just scene dressing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you missed a bunch. Oh, there
Uh-oh.
are some pillars there.
I can't see.
Uh-oh. Boy, I find this hard to visually track.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, I realize that's the point, but it would probably keep me from playing this for an extended period of time.
Yeah, it... Oh, okay. That was a bad choice. I made a life decision that I regret. Okay, come on. 25. That's good enough. I'm satisfied. Ah!
So close.
I'm done.
I don't blame you.
Yeah.
A game like this is really hard to critique because like the visual style is a little bit abrasive, but that's also very clearly the point. It's like it's also a very hard game. Each cartridge adds 5 seconds. That's not much, but it's also clearly the point.
Right.
I like the movement seems really well implemented, you know. It has great feedback. I don't know what else to say because I disagree with a lot of the creative decisions, but that's just because they're abrasive in a way that kind of, you know, makes me like not really want to spend a whole lot of time in the game. But I wouldn't say that makes the game bad by any stretch. I can imagine there's a lot of people who would like to play this quite a lot.
The big building to the right contains 12 plus cartridges. That would have been nice if I can see the comments. Gosh. So, what was awkward to me? I said earlier the movement feels nice, but the movement also constantly pushes you forward versus left and right, so or backwards for that matter. So that was a weird learning hump. I don't necessarily consider that a bad thing per se, but it was a weird hump to learn and get over nonetheless. The movements are super duper smooth. I've already mentioned that letting me know where I was supposed to go would have went a long way in making this game a lot more fun. It would have been nice if the range of your pickup was also visible on the cartridges, because a problem with first-person pickups is that you don't know how close you have to be to them. Depth perception is really difficult because you don't know how large your character actually is. So, you know, making that range a little visible and large would have really helped me as well.
So that doesn't surprise me that the textures are procedural. That doesn't surprise me even a little bit. Or rather, it doesn't surprise me that it is based on texture procedural nodes. It has the look of a game that is like absolutely a procedurally generated look, which is a very convenient solution to the problem of not wanting to make textures. So yeah.
So one of the more interesting parts, I think it was visually difficult to make out the cartridges out from the background, but the way I was able to tell was the spinning silhouette. So I think the spinning silhouette was actually a useful indicator. I'm wondering if there's other visual indicators that you can create to make it much easier to find them. Because they don't stand out very much from the background when the negative space itself is super duper flashy.
It may be something of a. I would say that the level itself is very greebled, in like the cinema sense of like there's a bunch of like detail there that's just sort of there for the purpose of being interesting, right? That's not really a critique. That's just, you know.
My opinion is that the times were not generous. So to be honest, what I expected was you were given 45 seconds to collect your first cartridge, and then you were given the timer would reset back to 45 if you collected a cartridge. Right?
I wouldn't expect that. I think this is pretty in line with, because this is like a subgenre, right? I think this is pretty in line with what people who play this subgenre of games would expect.
Right. Fair enough.
I think that resetting the timer wholesale would be way too generous for this category of game.
Perhaps adding different difficulty levels where collecting a cartridge gives you more time for, you know, easier difficulties would have been much appreciated.
I think the time limit issue is really it's hard to pick out where the cartridges are issue.
Yeah.
I think that the 5-second limit would be absolutely fine if it was much easier to figure out where the cartridges are.
Well, I would still argue that having different difficulties and time limit and having one with no time limit would have really enhanced the experience for the player.
I can buy that.
My line of thinking is that, let's say, for example, like you got through a group of cartridges on one side of the map and you're going for the rest of it, but what actually happened was you missed one of them. Then when you're trying to search back, once you've collected all but one cartridges, the one that's left over from one side of the map, you're going to have to do a full sweep of it to find the last cartridge. And so, like, that's going to really bum the player out very quickly.
This game is clearly about multi-run plays, right? It's like you learn the layout of the map, clearly. So I feel like that challenge of routing so that you don't have that downtime is probably it's one of the main challenges that attracts people to this kind of game. My voice is starting to give out.
Yeah, we're almost done.
take
We're
long.
almost at the end of the stream anyways. And then, this is just my opinion. It might be interesting to slightly increase the field of view so you can see more of the map.
Yeah.
I could add variation of the modes. I didn't have enough time to incorporate that each cartridge offers permutation of the collection of themes. Yeah, no, that's totally fine. It's shockingly well polished given the controls. The controls alone really makes the game, and that was incredibly satisfying.
And it was a very good decision in development.
Right. However, as I said earlier, collecting things is a pet peeve of mine. I don't like the idea of reading the developer's mind all the time. It might be interesting, instead of collecting all 45, to just be like, there's actually 100 of them and you only need to collect 45 or stuff like that. That's something that usually makes me appreciate like modern collectathons a little more than the old ones.
One thing that I don't think games I don't think I've ever seen a game do this, but in theory, like you could like draw a lattice of all of the objects so that the moment you're at an object, like you see a bunch of connections to the nearest however many objects, so you always
interesting.
know where to go.
Yeah.
That could be an interesting idea. I don't think I've ever actually seen anything do that though.
Thanks for introducing us to UPBGE. I'll do a little more research on that and see if it's worth exploring a little more. Is it compatible with 2.8? Blender 2.8 when I say that. By the way, if people couldn't figure it out, yes, we are pretty much at the end of the stream, so this is our last game. Sorry, I should have said that earlier. Well, I guess I'll ask on the channel here. Not yet. There's a version in the works for EVBGE. Oh, cool. That's actually really awesome to hear. Thanks for letting us know. All right, neato. Well, that was actually really fun.
Yeah, that was great.
Last stream was really satisfying as well, so great job everyone that attended on Ludum Dare. We will be streaming again one last time for Ludum Dare next week on Sunday, 3 to 6 p.m. Eastern time zone. And then the week after that is Extra Life, a 25-hour-long live stream of us playing games for charity. It's going to be fun.